stand up, you're a man, stand up.
Marvelous, wake up. This is 5:45. I don't know why the day is suddenly so bright these days, even when it's not fully done. So I woke up this morning. I planned making rice and beans the previous day, but I woke up and I discovered that our gas was finished. So I woke up and I decided to change. I decided to change what they were taking to school. Yeah, boiled water down to make pap they will drink for breakfast. Pap I normally add milk and sugar. Another thing is that my children drink pap 2 times in a day. If they are drinking in the morning, they will drink with milk and sugar. But if they were to drink later in the day, they will just drink with only sugar. I got to find out that the milk we have in Nigeria doesn't really sit well with their stomach, so I try as much as I can to reduce their milk intake. So I changed our school lunch, or should I say school brunch, to indomie
Marvelous,
instead of
wake
the
up.
rice and beans jollof I wanted to cook. I put the indomie on fire, brushed their teeth. I went to wake them up. Though my daughter has woken up, but my son was still sleeping, so I went and wake him up. Our food was ready. I packed our lunch, and after our lunch, we wore them their uniform. We had our bed with the earth breakfast, of course, the earth breakfast, pap and bread with milk. Here, I made a mistake. The blue one is for my son. I mistakenly put the blue one inside my daughter's lunch bag. She's the one standing by my side. She was telling mommy, you're putting the kachi food inside my own. Will I eat the kachi? Will I eat the kachi's food? I said no. That's when I went and I changed it back. Thank God that she was there. That's how I would have mistakenly did do what I did. Vlogging and preparing them for school is always very hard, because sometimes I get confused because I'm thinking of camera angle, I'm thinking of so many things I'm just having in my head. It's not really easy, but then I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up on this journey I started. So here they were ready for school and they were off to school. They went. I didn't drop them off today because they were working with their father. So after they left for school, I decided to cook. Since they had the dome in the morning, I thought to give them a balanced diet. I decided to make beans, so when they come back, they will have beans for lunch. I picked the beans. I do not pick beans these days, especially when it's a small one, because it's just a small lunch and 30 minutes. I picked the beans, washed the beans, then I put it on fire, and I went off to have my bait. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Anytime you are watching this vlog, thank you so much for always watching.
I know your child does something and you're coercing the child, you're telling the child, oh, why did you say sorry? You should supposed to say sorry to that person, say sorry to your sister, say sorry to your uncle, say sorry to your auntie, say sorry to your mom, say sorry to you're telling them to say sorry, but you do not say sorry to them. How does it work? Okay, let me give a short story. So a while ago, I went out with my kids. I was with this older lady. And in the process of doing something, my child fell. So when my child fell, he's a boy. She told him, stand up, you're a man, stand up, you're a man, strong man. I looked at her and I smiled. So I went up where he was on the floor and I picked him up, and when I picked him up and I said, oh baby, are you hurt? Does your arm pain you? Oh, I'm so sorry. Does this feel pain? There's no blood coming out. So sorry. I know that this is so painful, but I'm super sorry. Like, I made him know that I was feeling the pain he was feeling at the time, not just telling him to just stand up. Oh, stand up, you're a man, stand up. I made him understand that I was feeling the pain that he was feeling, like, and I know he felt better after. I could see that his face brightened up and he went back to go and play. If another child fell, there's a probability that he was going to show empathy than a child who you just tell, oh, stand up, you're a strong boy, stand up. A child who constantly hears those, stand up, you're a strong child, stand up, you're a strong man, stand up, you're a strong girl. When another person falls, he or she is going to say in his mind that, stand up, you're a strong girl. You get? There won't be that empathy. He or she is going to expect that person to stand up and behave as a strong girl, as a strong boy, and there won't be empathy. But a child that falls and you're showing empathy, you're saying sorry, you're saying, oh, I know how you feel, does this hurt, what can I do to make it better? When he or she is in a position and sees someone else in pain, there is 101% that he or she is going to show empathy. Yes, I kind of, we're all children, and I saw adults teach without showing, and I saw that most of us followed the characters they showed than what they were teaching. So in this generation, I want us to be role models, to show our kids that it's not really about what we say, it's about doing the right thing. It's about showing empathy. This has gotten so bad that mostly our boys, our men, they do not have empathy, because we expect them to stand up and fight like men. We're expecting them, a boy fall, and most of the crowd, if there is a lot of crowd there, 70% of people are telling him, stand up, you are a man, you're not supposed to show emotion, you're not supposed to, and this is making them not to show emotion. This is making them hard. This is making them lose the sense of empathy. But I know a lot of things can be corrected. That is why I'm saying, show empathy to your son. I know you're showing to your daughter, but show empathy. Tell your son that he is loved. Show him that you feel his pain. Show him that you can make it better.